heated low in candles, he was forced to make a stop. So we tied up in the Bronx, put America on the map.
The Woodlawn section of the Bronx contains one of New York City's largest Irish immigrant communities. So it was with great excitement that the Emerald Isle Immigration Center were told earlier this week that they would receive a special visitor.
There's fabulous excitement surrounding the visit of His Excellency Michael D. Higgins. It's his inaugural visit to the United States, and we're all, as a community, thrilled beyond belief that we've been included on the official program and that he's making a stop at the Emerald Isle Immigration Center.
It's an inaugural visit. It's an enormously important visit to this community. It shows the esteem and the love of the Irish in Ireland and the Irish people for the Irish in New York, and particularly the Irish in the Bronx here in Woodlawn.
Borough President Diaz welcomed the Irish president to Woodlawn, proclaiming Wednesday, May 2nd, as Ireland Day.
Mr. President, I know that here in the Bronx, many of us call it God's country. And the reason why we call it God's country is because a lot of great things are happening here. And we wanted to welcome you. We even prayed to make sure that you had some Irish weather outside. What I would hope, Mr. President, that you do when you go back in your travels and after you enjoy your stay in New York is to tell everybody in Ireland that in this little corner of the world called the beautiful borough of the Bronx, there is a strong, vibrant Irish community that is making the Irish people proud.
Higgins received a blanket made by the center's knitting group and a volume from the Beautiful Bronx series, an appropriate choice, as he spoke about the importance of the Immigration Centre's work.
I want to express, on behalf of all of the people of Ireland, our deep appreciation of the work you do. I also want to say how impressive it is to hear you say, Chairman, that this door is open to all those who have a need, placing the Irish migratory experience alongside others.
It's a privilege to meet the people who are actually taking care of not just the Irish, but there's a great generosity towards all immigrants because the doors are open in the centres to those who need assistance, and that's really important. That's what's powerful.
Higgins was elected to the largely ceremonial office last November and is in the midst of a whirlwind visit to the U.S., expounding on all things Irish.
Well, the message is very simply about it. Remember, I'm elected as president of all the Irish, wherever they may be, at home and abroad. And then next year we have the gathering, 2013, where I hope as many as possible can home and renew their connection with us. But they are never out of our thoughts, and I'm always glad to hear from them.
President Higgins' visit to the U.S. has certainly not just been a social one. He'll be visiting with American business leaders in the near future in an effort to continue to strengthen American investment and reinvestment in the island nation, considered a key factor if Ireland has any hope of economic recovery in the near future. And it's a point that will no doubt be on Mr. Higgins' mind as he heads to Boston later this week. Reporting for Bronxnet from Woodlawn, I'm Derek Woods.